Hey everyone, GoBot here, back today with another post-game show here from Madden 20 franchise with the Dallas Cowboys. A absolute rout over the Lions, 44-6 here in Week 11, and we got to get some upgrades going here for these Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence would bump up now. Oh, 90 overall. Yes, sir. Now got a pass stop or rush stop or whatever it was right there. James Daniels gets an upgrade to make him more agile. Okay, a 79 overall now for him. Tristan Hill, we've been wanting him to get more time, and now oh shoot, I didn't mean to do speed rusher, but whatever. It's all going to go in the same place eventually. Connor Williams, make him more agile. Again, he's our backup left guard, right? Or is that the other guy? Mike White, backup QB. Yeah, you're terrible. Good Lord. You're terrible. But yeah, you get an upgrade too, sir. So there we go. But if you enjoyed this post-game show episode for Madden 20 here with the Dallas Cowboy franchise, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, hit that notification bell, and feel free to subscribe as you look at the box score stats. We outplayed them in every aspect. 582 yards to their 165, 129 to 24 in rushing, 453 to 141 on the passing game, 26 first downs to 9. Just absolutely crazy. They had more less turnovers than we did, of course. And the time of possession, we had 33 minutes, y'all, to their 22. We absolutely dominated that game in the clock. Dak, 116.9 passer ratings, 476 yards passing, 5 touchdowns and 2 picks on the day. Absolutely just dominated this team. Rushing-wise, Zeke had 26 rushes for 106 yards and a touchdown. And then that's really about it. But we are going to start to look at Zeke possibly being auto-subbed out for certain things at a certain threshold on stamina in order to save him and get Pollard maybe more touches as well. We'll see about that. Leading receiver in yards today for the Cowboys was Dalton Schultz. 3 catches, 114 yards and a touchdown. Witten had 8 receptions, 98 yards and a touchdown. And then he had Cobb with 3 for 84 and 2 touchdowns, and Cooper 6 for 56 with 1 touchdown. Zeke had 6 catches. James, or not, he's not on my team, but a lot of spread out passes are going on over here. The top tackler for the Cowboys today was Leighton Vander Esch with 9 tackles today. The top sack guy in the league, of course, DeMarcus Lawrence. They're 4.5 sacks today. 3 picks on the day over there combined, but just an outstanding day of football for the Cowboys to head in now, get ready for Week 12, go to New England, and we're going to get ready for the Pats. So the top players in the league for the NFC, Dak led the way for the NFC in offense, and Lawrence led the way in the NFC. So the Cowboys sweep Week 11 for top players in the NFC. We got a message here. Let's see what the DC wants to discuss. So, Coach, got a tough matchup. We got to get ready for Tom Brady. For him, we got to slow him down. We can't neutralize Tom, but if we can slow him down enough, I think we'll be okay. So hold them to less than 250 yards passing. Okay, we'll surely try that. Here's another thing, Coach. We need to talk about their priority, Stephen Gilmore. He's shadowing our receivers all game long, so he's a top D-back back there. So for him again, we need to commit to slow him down. I'm never going to commit to turn this completely, but we need to keep him from turning this over. So we'll see what this goes. It might be a good game to target our tight ends and utilize some screens for our running backs. Okay, so beat the New England Patriots, throw 1 or fewer picks. Oh boy, y'all know I like to throw my picks, so we'll see how that goes for us. But let's go ahead and simulator scouting. I don't like doing the scouting every game for us right now, so we're going to simulate those and hope we can get silver out of them. I think we get bronze if we haven't done it before. But anything's helpful, so we get silver, bronze. That's fine. A couple developments there for those guys. Okay, let's go to the scouting and see if there's any new players we want to approach on the big board for the draft. We're just going to work our way down here and see if there's anyone else. I want to look at guys that are second-round talents because first round, we're definitely not going after any of those dudes. Okay, so defensive tackles. Let's look at another left tackle here, just to get some more depth there, possibly, because we do want to get more left tackles, another left tackle, just to make it be a backup primarily. So we're going to look at that. Man, these guys are dropping. I don't like that. This guy's from Arkansas. Yes, sir. Austin Keys, okay, and a couple of these other dudes. Really trying to shore up this left tackle position. All right, that works for us there. So we're getting ready for the Patriots. Randall Cobb, ooh, he's got an upgrade. Let's make him a better deep threat. Yes, sir. Make him a better deep threat. I'll take it. Okay, so he's better now at the deep routes. Pollard, our rookie running back. Let's make him a better elusive back for us. Now 70 overall. Let's go. Get him better, man. He's done decent for us this season. Not the best, but decent. So we're getting ready for the Pats. 6-4. We're 9-1 now, leading our division, and it's just again dominant. 4-6 is second place team in our division. And you look in the NFL, there's a 9-2, 8-2, 8-2. So it's still not locked up for us across the league. But let's go look at the league leaders everywhere. Browns lead their division in the North. Texans lead their division there in the South. The East is led by the Bills currently over the Patriots. So the Patriots playing for a lot in this big game coming up against us. And the Chargers, of course, leading over the Chiefs at a 9-2 record. The North for the NFC led by the Packers. The Saints just nudging out over the Falcons. The East, of course, led by us in a just bad division. And then, of course, you have the West now being led here as the 49ers have won 5 straight games, y'all, and now have a 6-4 record. So that's a crazy turnaround that we've seen there for them this year. But we're going to go ahead real quick. Let's look at the stats for the Cowboys. We are 14th in passing now in yards and 16th in touchdowns. And Zeke is first in rushing yards, 9th in touchdowns in the league. And then receiving-wise, 7th right there, Randall Cobb. So that's good to see for him. Let's go look at the league leaders, and then we're going to go scout the Patriots and see what we should be aware of going down to that game. So Phillip Rivers still leading the NFL in yards passing. Top thrower for touchdowns this year is Drew Brees with 32 touchdowns, 6 picks. The most interceptions from any quarterback in the league is Tom Brady, who we're about to get ready to face. So if he's struggling right now with throwing picks, we got to keep that in mind and get ready to maybe take away the football from him. The top rusher in the league is Zeke now. Of course, he has the most touches by 1 touch over Leonard Fournette, by 1,046 yards. Top touchdown guy is still Saquon Barkley with 12, followed by Miller. Absolutely outstanding stuff we're seeing there. Receiving-wise, Julio Jones now over the 1,000-yard mark with 72 catches and 10 touchdowns. That will be a tie for the league with Chester Rogers here in the league. Now we're going to go look on the defensive side. The top tackler is Josie Jewell, and he's got 94 tackles, followed by Jalen Smith with 89. Smith has 11 tackles for loss. The top sack guy in the lead is Khalil Mack with 10.5, followed by J.J. Watt, Calais Campbell. Okay, I know that's wrong. That's supposed to be DeMarcus Lawrence up there, ladies and gentlemen, but they're glitched out right now because Lawrence should be the top. Absolutely should be the top guy there, so that's ridiculous. Top pick guys are still Jalen Ramsey and Kenny Moore the second. But let's, real quick now, let's go look at the Patriots and see what we're working with and working against now before we get ready for the next episode, which will be coming in a couple of days. But the Pats, Tom Brady, 2,861 yards. He's 249 of 736. That's a 66 pass percentage completion, 19 touchdowns with 13 picks. Been sacked 19 times. So we're going to see if we can bring pressure to the QB, the 19-year experienced vet out of Michigan. Rushing-wise, James White and Sony Mikel, I guess. I don't know. They're kind of toting the rock together there right now, kind of splitting carries. So if we can kind of slow down Tom Brady and force these two guys to be the guys to beat us, I think we'll be in pretty dang good shape. But you see that they don't nine total touchdowns rushing, not a ton. They do a lot through the air, I guess. And then the top receiving guys to worry about right now are Demaryius Thomas and Julian Edelman, currently with 630 yards, 628. I mean, they spread it out pretty well because the top receiving-wise as far as touches is Benjamin Watson with 59. The top guy for touchdowns this year for them has been James White out of the backfield with 6 catches for touchdowns. So those are some of the guys that kind of spread it out kind of like we have this season. So we got to be aware of those guys coming out of the backfield and out wide in the slot and whatnot and slow down that passing attack. Defensively, their top tacklers are right here all bunched up together. You got their left outside linebacker Kyle Van Noy and Jamie Collins Sr. leading the way with 58 tackles. The sack guy they have going is Kyle Van Noy, the linebacker, with 7.5 sacks. Gilmore has 2 picks. That's leading the way for them this season. Who has the most forced fumbles for them this year? Collins Sr. So really, they're not a big turnover-heavy team. I mean, they've had 0 touchdowns returned on the year for that. So that's kind of what we're keeping an eye on right now as we get ready for this big Week 12 game. Again, I know they're not the best team this year. They're 6-4. They're fighting for a playoff position, but anytime you go up against Tom Brady, especially on the road at Gillette Stadium, we got to be prepared and get ready for that matchup. So look forward to that, y'all, coming to you all in the next episode for Madden 20 franchise with the Dallas Cowboys. Week 12 football against the Pats. Cowboys looking for their 10th win. Let's get after it. But thanks so much, y'all, for tuning in for the post-game show here today. Y'all have an outstanding day. And as always, I'll see you all back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.